Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. So I have a few short announcements before we get started, but I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the deck. If you want to take a look below in the description box, you'll find all the information you need down there. If you're interested in gemstone jewelry, the link for my Etsy shop is in that description box. Make sure you guys check that out. I want to say thank you for all of your support of my channel and my shop. I really appreciate you guys. If by chance this reading does not resonate or you're looking for a different type of reading, check out your playlist. There's many timeless readings in there for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in love and relationships. Sagittarius in love and relationships. Alright. For your current energy, we have the High Priestess. What's helping or hindering you? Three of Wands. What happened in the recent past? The Five of Wands. Coming up in the near future? King of Wands. What's in your subconscious emotions? The Knight of Swords. How does your partner view you at this time? The Four of Pentacles. How are you impacting your situation? The Eight of Wands. What's the environment like? The Three of Cups. What do you need to be aware of? The Empress. And what's the most likely outcome? We have the Hanged Man. Alright, Sagittarius, so in the recent past, you have the Five of Wands. This is about conflicts and arguments happening. You and your partner may have gotten into a conflict or an argument, a disagreement, trying to settle a disagreement, but I don't feel like it did get settled here. Let's see. Tell us about this Five of Wands for Sagittarius and their relationship. We have the King of Swords. Somebody spat out something. This is about communication, honest and truthful communication. And we have the Empress, which is interesting because this is also what came out for what you need to be aware of. I feel like somebody spoke out here in the relationship. Maybe discuss they're not getting the things that they need that really nurture them or take care of them. Almost like a restricted feeling. Almost like somebody may be a little bit controlling here in what you can or cannot do. Or maybe somebody told you you are controlling. Here in your current energy, you have the High Priestess. It's almost like you're not making a move, like you're reading in between the lines. You may be wondering if this person is holding back from you or you're holding back from them. Tell me about the High Priestess for Sagittarius' current energy in this relationship. So we have the Page of Cups. And then the Six of Swords in the reverse. I almost get this sense like there's something that somebody wants to do here, but they're not able to. It's like I'm going to stay right here and I'm not moving. So this could be somebody's opinion or the argument that you had with your partner. Somebody doesn't want to budge. They think that they're being logical and that their right is the right way. Their way is the right way, or their opinion is correct compared to yours. For what's helping or hindering you is the Three of Wands. Tell me about this Three of Wands. I almost feel like you've been waiting for a long time or for quite a while for this to be resolved or for things to get better here. That Three of Wands, you've been waiting a while, trying to manifest a victory in this relationship, in this situation. Waiting for this person maybe to see common sense or see things clearly. In your subconscious emotions, you have the Knight of Swords. This is wanting to take action, wanting to move away, wanting to resolve things, wanting to have these solutions. But it's almost like you're trying to have a solution without all of the answers or without all of the information. We have Justice, seeking that balance, seeking that reassurance I'm getting here. Seeking, it's almost like you wonder if this person really does care about you as much as you care about them. Like these arguments, I feel like I'm getting the short end of the stick is what I'm getting here. It's almost like this person is saying things or setting boundaries or stipulations on the relationship or the things that you're able to do. Interesting. Sagittarius, I don't know if you feel held back. Now, I normally don't get that from Sagittarius energy because you're so fiery, but I feel like this is a very restrictive relationship. Now, somebody may not be coming right out and say, hey, you can't hang out with this person or you can't go here. Maybe it's just that there are consequences. Maybe you get the silent treatment or they treat you like crap or they're really short or clipped with you if you go do that thing that they don't want you to do. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just almost like this restriction being imposed on you and what you want to do. In your subconscious, you want to make this move. Like you feel restricted, but you want to move towards whatever this is, or you want to make things equal. You want things to be equal in this relationship. How other people view you is the Four of Pentacles, like you're holding back. Maybe like you're being a little stingy or you're not compromising. I'm hearing it's all about me. So we have the Nine of Cups and then the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like you're holding back here. Your partner or the person you're dealing with feels as though you're holding back emotionally in this relationship. And you could possibly be. I mean, there's no movement here. And it's not because I don't think that you don't want it. I do think that you want it. I just feel like maybe there's some thoughts about maybe things being unequal, and that puts you a little bit uneasy about moving forward in this relationship. Some arguments that have happened in the past that made you think that maybe this person is a little bit too restrictive. How you're impacting your situation is the Eight of Wands. So this is communication. This is very quick movement here. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So we have the World in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups. Something isn't closed out here, Sagittarius, from the past. Are you talking to like an ex or something? Maybe still communicating? Because I almost get that this is what this is. Now, put it into your situation how it is. This could be you or your partner. So if the roles are reversed, by all means reverse them. But what I feel like is that somebody is communicating with a partner from the past, okay? And because of that, maybe it sparked some arguments and caused you or your partner to kind of hold back or set this restriction. It's almost as if there was like an ultimatum, like you have to stop talking to your ex, like it's not okay, it's crossing a line, you know? But at the same time, like they want to hold on to you or you want to hold on to them because that is your partner. But all along, how you're impacting this situation is if this is your ex that you're still talking to, or this is them still talking to their ex, they haven't closed out that cycle. And that's why there can't be any movement, because there hasn't been any release of the previous relationship, of the previous connection. And in order to move forward, either you or your partner feel as though that release has to happen. you or your partner are unwilling to fully invest in this relationship because you or they feel as though you or they are still invested in something from a previous relationship. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like this is what stirred up the conflict here, is somebody brought that up. Either it's you or your partner that brought it up. Now, this doesn't show me exactly who is doing the conversation with the partner. Like I said, fit it in your situation as it is, but this is somebody still communicating with an ex-lover, an ex-partner, or even it could just be a friend who may kind of overstep boundaries. But this is, you know, an argument that came up about this connection or this relationship, and somebody's wanting it to be cut out, wanting it to be stopped. And until that happens, they are not willing to fully invest their heart and their self into this partnership. The environment here is the Three of Cups. Yeah. So 3 is a crowd here. So the environment is multiple people. So this could be dealing with absolutely that ex. I don't see or feel any type of cheating or betrayal or lies or anything here whatsoever. I don't get that at all. This could just be somebody who actually is friends with their ex, okay? And whether it's you or your partner, somebody's uncomfortable with that fact. The environment, you have the 6 of Pentacles. Feeding too many mouths. I almost get this like fighting of, you know, that emotion or that attention or whatever this is should be to me, not an ex-lover, not a friend, not an ex-partner or somebody from the past. Like, that's the energy you're supposed to be giving to our relationship and not to somebody else. Whether that's on your side or their side, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, definite interference from a third party, and I don't feel like it's because specifically there's something going on here. I just feel like this is a boundary for the health of the relationship and what everybody is comfortable with, or what you or your partner is comfortable with, that is trying to be set here. And until that's set, there's not going to be any movement or further commitment in this relationship. Coming up in the near future, you have the King of Wands. Tell us about this King of Wands. So you have the 9 of Swords, this fear, this anxiety, this worry, this something is going on. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Communication, opportunity for communication. You have all 3 swords here underneath this King of Wands. Now, some of you, this is probably only going to be for one of you, but I almost get this message that you have probably sacrificed friendships or connections in the past for relationships, and it didn't work out. So then you ended up losing the relationship and the friend or the connection that you had to cut off to make your partner happy. And it's almost like you're saying, I'm not going to do that again. That's for like one of you. But with this coming up in the near future here, we have the 9 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords. This is about speaking your truth. And I do feel a little bit of anxiety here. Now, what I'm getting here is that in order to kind of smooth things over, in order to move forward in the most productive manner for what it is that is best for you, you're going to have to take a King of Wands approach, okay? This is somebody who is passionate, who has a plan, who compromises, but at the end of the day, they do what's best for their emotions and what's best for their stability and security, okay? They do think of others, but the final result is what is actually best for their life, because they're living for them, not for other people here. Now, you may have a little bit of anxiety or fear in speaking your truth. Maybe you're the one setting the boundaries here. But there's this anxiety about doing that. And what Spirit is coming through and saying here, what you need to be aware of, the Empress, you need to do what nurtures your soul, what makes you comfortable, what makes you happy, and is the best for you. Tell us about the Empress for what Sagittarius needs to be aware of. So you have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So building upon what is best for you, that creative energy, following your emotions, your intuition here. Now, some of you, if this is you that's uncomfortable, you really need to get in touch with your intuition, okay? Now, is your partner friends with an ex or somebody where there really is like, they are doing things to overstep boundaries. They're trying to interfere. I don't get that in this situation, but that's something that you're really going to have to dig down deep and figure out, because I think that's going to help you. If the answer is no, it's just a friendship that makes you uncomfortable because it's the opposite sex, or, you know, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be the opposite sex, but just a relationship that makes you uncomfortable. Really think about why it makes you uncomfortable here. If this person doesn't pose an actual threat, they're not crossing over lines or being inappropriate, either one of them in either way, then that may be something that we need to heal within ourselves, that we have carried over from past relationships. But that's not going to be for everybody. Just be aware of the reason that you're uncomfortable with the situation, okay? Now, your final outcome here is the Hanged Man. So this is really gaining perspective. It's almost like taking that pause in action, really thinking about why you feel the way that you feel. Tell us about the Hanged Man. Yeah, so we have the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. This is about stabilizing those emotions, getting really balanced and in tune with how you feel and your partner feels, and then building upon that. You know, really listening to your partner, allowing your partner to listen to you, and seeing how you can compromise. Just coming at this as this is, you know, the issue, and it's not you against this person, it's you against the problem. It's both of you against this problem. Coming at it in the most emotionally mature way possible on both sides of this is going to help you guys learn from the situation, set boundaries with each other, and really gain a higher perspective, not only of the relationship, but have a new respect for each other and what you can accomplish and overcome as a couple. So it's really going to be imperative that you're listening to each other, that you're doing what is best for the relationship, and you're not looking at this as a separation, you against your partner against you know. It's you guys together against this problem. And so if it's you that needs healing from previous experiences, then by all means you guys can work on this together. There's some kind of compromise here. If it's your partner that needs healing and they're the ones that are trying to set boundaries for you or restrict you, then you can work on this together. Just having that higher perspective and really coming at it in an emotionally mature way and facing the problem together instead of seeing the problem as each other and each other's actions is really going to take this relationship to new heights, a new level, and a higher committed connection. All right, Sagittarius, so that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.